Hi, Omega Khaos here again with another real life deck profile, and this time I'm going to show my pure odd ice deck, but without the full Metal Electrumite, because I definitely can't afford that card, and quite honestly this deck works quite well without it anyway. So I guess let's go this deck. So first, let's see the monsters. So first is of course a free Odd Ice Arc Pendulum Dragon, pretty much the key card of this deck that makes the whole deck actually work. So essentially it's a scale 8, a normal pendulum monster, and the scale effect is really amazing. If an Odd Ice card is destroyed on your field, you can spell summon any Odd Ice monster from your deck. So that's really amazing, gets you a lot of advantage and all that. And it summons from hand, deck or graveyard, so that's really nice as well. Then free Odd Ice Pendulum Dragon, obviously the original Odd Ice Pendulum monster, really good, and also triggers Odd Ice Arc Pendulum Dragon's effect. Then free Odd Ice Phantom Dragon, the manga Odd Ice monster, really good as well, pretty nice skill effect, and also can do some damage as well. Then free Odd Ice Persona Dragon, really good as well, scale 1, and if it's on the field you can negate the effects of extra deck monsters. Then one Odd Ice Mirage Dragon as an extra scale 8, but you really don't need this card that much. It's just here just in case. Then one Odd Ice Lancer Dragon, really good card you can summon with Odd Ice Arc Pendulum Dragon from a deck or graveyard or hand. So basically, if an Odd Ice card will be destroyed by Battle of Carpet, you can destroy an Odd Ice card in your hand or field instead. So it also combos with Odd Ice Arc Pendulum Dragon. Then one Odd Ice Gravity Dragon, really good card. Obviously bounces back all the back row your opponent has, and your opponent has to pay 500 life points for each card or effect they activate. Then one Performable Odd Ice Dissolver, one of your main ways to fusion someone in this deck. You basically summon this card with Odd Ice Arc Pendulum Dragon from the deck, and then you can basically go for your Vortex Dragon. But its scale effect is pretty good as well, being able to obviously fusion on anything. Then one Performable Odd Ice Synchron, one of your tuners in this deck, pretty good, but I don't think you need more than one. And one Noble Dragon Magician, the only non-Odd Ice monster in the main deck. Definitely pretty good, but obviously the only way to search it out with this card out is with Odd Ice Pendulum Dragon. But still really good to make your level 7 synchros. So that was the monsters. Now let's just see the spell cards. So first, Odd Ice Fusion, obviously really good fusion spell, search with Sky Iris. But you don't really need more than one, because obviously you have that Odd Ice Dissolver combo. Then one Odd Ice Advent, obviously ritual summon your Odd Ice Gravity Dragon. Then free Spiral Frame Strike to search for any level 7 Odd Ice monster, but also if you control an Odd Ice card, you can destroy any card on the field if you don't need the search. So definitely really amazing. Then free Twist Lands. If you have a Pendulum Scale, you can search for any Pendulum card on the deck. So basically, either your Odd Ice Arc Pendulum Dragon or regular Odd Ice Pendulum Dragon. Then free Sky Iris, obviously you probably know what this card does. It's really good, especially in this deck. And of course free Terraforming to search out Sky Iris, because Sky Iris is obviously very essential for this deck, especially to trigger your Odd Ice Arc Pendulum Dragon's effect. So that was the spell. Now let's see the trap cards. Yeah, I'm definitely using some traps in this variant at least. So 3 Dragon's Bind. It's really good card in this deck because obviously your old ice monsters, your main ones for the Phantom Dragon and Pendulum Dragon have 2500 attack points and 2000 defense, so it works very well with this card because it's essentially your opponent cannot spell summon any monster that have either equal or lower attack than will that monster's attack. So anything over, they won't be able to summon anything lower than 25 to 50 attack essentially. Then 3 Full Force Virus. You tribute anything with 2000 or higher defense, and then anything equal or lower than 1500 defense will be destroyed from the hand or field, and obviously anything they draw as well in those 3 turns. That was a really amazing card, obviously, because your old ice monsters pretty much all have more than 2000 defense, so it definitely works very well. And your Solar Warning and Solar Judgment, just because they are really good. So that was the traps. Now let's see the extract. Obviously your All Ice Venom Dragon, pretty hard to summon, but sometimes you can definitely do it. Then Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, obviously really good. Then your Supreme King Starving Venom, really good as well. And with this card it's easier to summon your Oda's Venom Dragon because it only requires a Starving Venom monster. Then Perform upon Gatling Cool to finish out the game. And obviously your 2 Old Ice Vortex Dragons. Obviously the main fusion you go into first turn. Then Supreme King Dragon Clearing, pretty good. You rarely summon it, but it's definitely possible. Then Clearing Secret Dragon, obviously really good. Old Ice Meteor Burst Dragon, pretty good as well. Then Black Rose Dragon to nuke the field just in case if you need it. Then Old Ice Rebellion Dragon, the Pendulum Xyz I use in this deck. Don't really summon it properly to use its first effect, but it's still pretty nice for Old Ice Fusion, and sometimes you might want to summon it. Then 2 Old Ice Absolute Dragon, pretty good. Red Ice Flare Metal Dragon, really good rank 7, especially in combination with Old Ice Gravity Dragon if you get both out. But yeah, definitely pretty nice to finish out the game. And only rank 4 is Dark Rebellion Exist Dragon, pretty good. So that was the extra deck. So that was my pure Old Ice real life deck profile. I definitely enjoy playing with this deck, it's very fun, and it's pretty good as well, but I'm not sure how competitive it is, especially without Electrumite. But hopefully I can get that card someday if it doesn't get banned. So I hope you enjoyed this real life deck profile. For now, a goodbye and Khaos out.